All praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York, GMS, and salutations to Architects teaching truth in the four corners of the earth. My name is Maya Kahala Nagab, with the Chicago branch of GMS. And this is a response video to Cynthia G. Video, Dear White People, you are not the ancient Egyptians, you're a grafted Neanderthals. And basically she subscribed to the false doctrine of the Nation of Islam that the so-called white man was grafted by Yaqub on the island Patmos, all right, which is a lie that Elijah Muhammad told to keep the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans for keep them from finding out their true identity. Okay, now he did it, basically he did it to have power, all right, over our people, and possibly he could have did that. He probably could have been working with the devil, the so-called white man, behind closed doors. You know, because right now they working with these Scientology guys. These people that came up with Scientology are Edomites, so-called white people, red people, all right, pale face with Cynthia G, what you call albinoids. All right, because you know they had no skin pigmentation. That's why in the scriptures they call Esau, Hebrew Ashawa, means wasted is he had no skin pigmentation. Edom, which means red, their skin are translucent, all right, through their flesh and blood. Okay, they show red through their translucent skin. All right, and I'm gonna show in another video doing a sit down in the upcoming Sunday class, you know, the origin of these devils, so-called white people, man. All right, they didn't originate on no damn islands of Patmos, man. That's a damn lie. All right, and Yaqub is actually Yaqub, or in watered down language, English, man. All right, Jacob. Okay, that's what he said in watered down English. Jacob, that's how he said his name. All right, and Jacob is the name Israel in Hebrew means Yashala. When you read Genesis, I believe chapter 32. All right, verse 32, Genesis 32:28. And then it said again in Genesis 35:10. And Yashala means Prince of Power. That's the ancestors to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, that's your nationality. All right, black is not a nationality, Cynthia G. Black is a color. All right, and the term black was put upon us by our oppressors in the 18th century. All right, the 1700s. Okay, and you know before they was called us Negroes, we're basically saying black. Which originally came from the word Niger. All right, and Niger means black. That's the word nigger come from. Okay, when you read Acts chapter 13 verse 1, all right, Niger was one of the prophets. All right, Niger was a nickname for Simeon. All right, you know, we're not you know, Africans, man. We're Shemitic people who came descended from a man called Yaakov, Jacob, renamed Israel, Yashala, Prince of Power. We're princes, we're sons of the Most High. All right, we're a royal people. Okay, we're not. So when we Israelites saying we're not black. All right, we're saying that we're not saying that we're not dark-skinned. We're saying we're not the name, the bad word that the devil, the so-called white man, put upon us when he brought us over from Spain, Portugal, and West Africa. The first captives came from Spain and Portugal due to Inquisition. Those were so-called black people, the Jews, or people call Moreno Jews. Okay. Then also, same time, the so-called white man landed over here in Americas. All right, he's seen another dark-skinned people, so-called black people. All right, those was the natives of Americas. All right, Because when Christopher Colon first landed on an island called Hispaniola, was now called Haiti Dominican Republic, he saw the Tainos, the Arawaks. All right, the tribe of Ephraim. Okay, and he described them as a carpet people. All right, so-called dark-skinned people, man. Okay, and he rounded them up. To go into slavery, man. He shipped them to Spain. Okay, later on they were shipped to Mediterranean islands. They were shipped off the islands of Africa. They were shipped to other countries in Europe, man. All right, their son was enslaved over here. All right, they shipped them to different islands for slavery, man. Okay, marking them as Israelites in Deuteronomy 28, Deuteronomy 28:68, Deuteronomy 28:64. All right, and ultimately Deuteronomy 28:45-46. It says the curse shall come upon us for a sign to let us know that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, man. You know, or in Hebrew, Ban Yasha'Allah. Okay, so when you have a few brothers and sisters, Cynthia G, when they say that they was already here but Columbus came, they're telling the truth. They're not lying. All right, and the devil, that's why we call the so-called white man the devil. I mean, devil can word diablos mean deceiver, man. He tell lies in the school system. You know, the number one lie, he said that he's no one lie, he called us African. We're not African. We're not Hamitic descent. We come from the land of Shem. Shem is a dark-skinned people. All right. All right. We're the Israelites. You know, that's our nationality. Israel, Yasha'Allah. Okay. We're not saying we're not saying that we're not dark-skinned. We just declaring our nationality, man. And so damn what if the so-called white man don't see us that way? Fuck him. Hey, we fear Yahweh. We fear Yahweh. Why? Yahweh Shai, the one you call God, the one everybody call Jesus, man. All right. We fear Yahweh, our power, man. We don't give a shit what the white man think. He a damn devil. Even when we knew we was Israelites during the Greco-Roman time, he still was slaughtering our asses, man. Cause he a damn devil. You know, he said, "Well, what's the purpose of knowing that you're what's the purpose of not calling yourself black? It's basically not to be spiritually mentally enslaved in this so-called white supremacy system, because they're not white, their ass is red. I'm gonna call red supremacy system. That's the purpose of it. Because before you free a nation, you gotta free their minds. Cynthia G. Just can't go like, well, you know, they call me black, I'm gonna stick to it. That's how they see me. No, you don't do that, man. Freedom start right here, your mind. All right. That's where freedom first starts. That's how you build a nation. You build a nation, build a nation up. All right, by changing their minds. Salak, which means, excuse, don't say rebuild a nation. You rebuild a nation through their minds. First, build them up spiritually. All right, and then this queendom or this kingdom ruled by Esau was called America. When that's fall, guess what? We're gonna rebuild our nation up again. But America must fall, Cynthia G. All right, and the Bible had prophecies of this queendom called America going down by thorough nuclear destruction, Cynthia G. Okay, Cynthia G. The North Koreans, they not playing, Cynthia G. They gonna press that nuclear button. The Russians are not playing. They gonna press that nuclear button. All right. The Chinese are not playing. They gonna press that nuclear button, Cynthia G. See, you don't know what the hell is going on. That's what it is. You don't know that America will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. America's not gonna last forever, man. And that's the purpose of us Israelites or Hebrew Israelites telling you that you're an Israelite, to give you a warning, to get the blood off our hands. Hey, if it meant for you to come into the truth, hey, it's meant for you. If it's not, that's your destination, man. All right, because the 2/3 of our people gotta be destroyed. Like it says, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. They gotta die off, man. During Jacob's trouble, during martial law, race wars. Locked up their detention and concentration camps. All that's part of Jacob's trouble. You read Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6 and 7. All right, we're warning you. We're telling that you're Israelite to get the blood off our hands. We work in our own salvation. All right, it says Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Work out your own salvation. That's why we're telling you're Israelite, Cynthia G. All right, so let's go into what she said in this video about Yahushua, the one everybody here call Jesus.
Hey guys, so I wanted to jump on here and go over something with you guys. I know I've been talking a lot about the National Geographic, kind of confirming, which you can already see. I'm going to go over this, confirming the teachings of Mr. Yakub. And what that is that's the thing.
All right, and during a sit down, I'm gonna bring I'm gonna expose that Yakub doctrine is false. All right, in the sit down, the upcoming Sunday class, talking to you, Akim Aqua. All right, Yahweh Rathasai, Yahweh willing,
The theory of how Europeans were created. So basically, this theory says that they were genetically engineered, they were grafted, and for the sole purpose to oppress Black people. So I believe this, even though I don't subscribe to the Nation of Islam belief system. I don't really do organized religion. I don't do that. I believe highly in spirituality.
First of all, when you subscribe to what they talk about, this false doctrine, Yakub false doctrine, you do believe in it, Cynthia G. All right.
I do believe that there is a God. I don't believe in the biblical version of it at all, because I just don't believe in the whole white Jesus hype. I don't think there is a.
First of all, the one everybody Henry called Jesus, Yahushua is not a so-called white man biblically in the Bible. All right, so I'm gonna prove that. Okay, let's go right here. Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14, it says, "For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah, of which the tribe Moses spake, not concerning the priesthood." All right, so we all established that Yahushua came from the tribe of Judah, from on the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay. It says right here, Genesis chapter 50 verse, I'm going to start with 8. All right. It said, in the house of Joseph was the ancestors of paternal was the paternal ancestor of these so-called Arawak and Tainos. All right, throughout the Caribbean islands, except for Cuba and Dominican Republic. All right, Dominican Republic, you're Simeon, and in Cuba, you're Manasseh. All right, and Ephraim was correctly Arpayam, means fruitful during affliction. All right. It says right here, Genesis chapter 50, verse 8, it said, all the house of Joseph and his brethren and his father's house, only their little ones, their flocks and their herds, they left in the land of Goshen. All right. Verse 9 said, there went up with him both chariots and horsemen. It was very greatly company. And they came to the direction of Attab, which is beyond Jordan. And there they mourned very great and very sore lamentation. And he made mourning for his father 7 days. And when the inhabitants of the land, the Canaanites, saw the mourning in the floor of Attab, they said, this is a grievous mourning to the Egyptians. Wherefore the name of it was called Abel Mizraim, which is beyond Jordan. All right, so the Canaanites, who descend from Cum, where everybody call Ham in English. All right, and Cum means hot. All right, so the land of Africa originated Cum, which means hot, because their continent is hot. All right, so they mistaken the Israelites as Egyptians. So that disproved what you said, Cynthia G, that Yahweh, everybody in me called Jesus, was white biblically. Man, that's not true. Okay, let's get another scripture. All right. There you go. First Chronicles chapter 2, verse 24. All right. It's a lot for this computer taking so long. I don't know what the hell going on. You know. Guess these devils, they want the truth to get out. Oh, there you go. Go fast. There you go. First Chronicles chapter 2, verse 24. All right. You go to verse 3. It's talking about Yahweh, ancestor Yahweh, came out of the tribe of Judah. Hebrews 7, verse 14. You go to Matthew chapter 1. All right. He lists his ancestors. These people right here. First Chronicles chapter 2, verse 3 on down. All right, so let's look at one of Yahweh, everybody in called Jesus. Let's look at one of his ancestors. All right, his family member. All right, let's go to First Chronicles chapter 2, verse 24. It says, and after that Hezron was dead in Caleb Prata, then Abiah Hezron wife bare him Ashur, the father of Tikiel. All right, so let's see what it'll say in Hebrew is what? Ashar Karwar. All right. And though brothers know Lashwa Kadash or Hebrew, all right, Lashwa Kadash means holy tongue. Okay. Another way to say the Hebrew language is Arbar Yaf. All right. Now bar means from the past. All right. And Sharkarwar means black. All right. It means very dark brown. Okay. Like again, the word black is not nationality. All right. Like today, anytime when I was coming up as a kid during modern times in the 90s, we called a brother in the neighborhood black. He was very dark skinned. You know, he wasn't black like the color tire, but he was like very, very dark skinned. You know, very dark brown. All right. So let's go right here. Ashar Karwar. All right. It says probably from Shakar. All right, let's go right there right quick. Yep, Strong's 87835. Shakar through the ideal duskness early dawn. All right, Strong's definition Shakar identical to H7836. The ideal duskness early dawn, dim, dark in color, be black. All right, so there you go. Shakar, my skin is black, draws away from me. So I'm very dark skinned. Alright, so let's go back. Alright, Ashar Karwar. Okay. There you go. Ashar Karwar, black. Ashar Kar, the Israelite. Alright, so that's one of Yahweh's ancestors. Okay. Black, son of Pharez. Didn't Yahweh come out Pharez? All right. Yes, he did. According to Matthew chapter 1. Okay. Ashakar, heart blackness, black. All right. Ashar. Okay. And the black talking about very dark skinned. All right. Very dark skinned is not talking about black like a tire. Okay. Damn. Okay, so all right. So let's see.
Is a white God because white people don't exhibit any type of moral or spiritual system that will be consistent with any type of godly religion. But I'm going to get into this because I really do like to show. I like to show receipts for what I do. There's a lot of white supremacist trolls that are in my comment section where, there's this big debate over ancient Egyptians. And, despite the fact that they just had a group of students run out of the class at the suggestion that life started in Africa. And so this is just their convoluted.
Life didn't start in Africa. Life started in Israel. All right, read Galatians. It says Jerusalem is the mother of all of us. Okay. All right. And the word Eden is what this planet called. Eden, Hebrew is called Adam, means paradise. All right. And there's a very beautiful planet. Okay. All right. Said Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. It said, but Jerusalem, which is above free, is which the mother of all of us, right? And that's why ancestors, Adam and Eve were made, man. And there was a group of people. All right, when you read Genesis chapter 5, there's one or two people, man. All right, those two people represent those groups that they came from. Okay, there was Adam is Hebrew is Adamah, means from the ground. All right, what's the color of the dirt in the ground? Brown soil, man. All right. And you can find all the minerals in the ground. You can find in the human body, man. All right. So this Bible is nothing. It's not a damn fairy tale, man. It's the history of the Israelites. All right. It's the history of the nations of this world. When I'm talking about their origin wise. All right. But the book of the Bible is basically for the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. That book is our book. All right. But it tells you the origin of humans, all right? And the only people in the world that don't have no skin pigmentation is these so-called white people, the Edomites, all right? Red people, all right? They're not white, all right? That's a status symbol they pull upon themselves to hide their true identity. All right. So, I'm gonna end it right here. So I'm gonna bring out more in this upcoming sit down this Sunday. Yahya Rathasah. All right, Lord willing. So, shalom.